Okay, we're going to do, it's the 2022 paper. We're going to be looking at the multi-choice for Tech Active, just questions 1 to 5 in this video. So now the first question, I'll put it up. It's better if I do that so you can see it. The solution of the equation z squared equals ai, where a is a real number. One solution is z equals -2, take 2i. Find the other solution. Now I know a first impulse would be say, hey, the other solution would be the conjugate, but that is only true is if this was real. But because this is imaginary, it's not going to be the conjugate. So it's actually not going to be B. If we consider A and D, if we square those, if we did -8i squared or 8i squared, because they're single things, they're going to end up being real because the I squareds would become -1, leaving us with C as our answer. Now, if we want to just do a quick double check, 2i squared on our calculator, or can we see it there? We're going to go in brackets 2 plus 2i, close bracket squared, equals 8i. So that is correct. So that's what we're going with. So C is our answer for that one. Second one, question 2. Question 2 is a win, draw, loss results for a netball competition involving 5 teams is represented by this matrix M. We want to use the model M plus M squared plus M cubed used to rank the teams, the final positions from 1st to 5th. So we need to go into our calculator. I'm going to go into MatVec. In there, okay, except, hang on, I didn't clear out. Let's delete all the stuff. So we need this to be our 5 by 5 matrix. 5 by 5, and we need to enter in. So we need to enter in 0, 1, 2, 0, 2. Then the next row is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, oops, 2, 0, 0, 0. The fourth row is 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. And our last row is 0, 1, 2, 0, 0. Okay. Then I'm going to exit back out to my other screen and I'm going to go Shift. Oh, where's my mat? Shift Mat A plus Shift Mat A squared plus Shift Mat A, A, and we've got to cube it. There we go. That was the modelling that they wanted. And we get this matrix. Here it is here. So, oops, just going to write that down. Actually, I'll put that down beside. Is that better if I put it beside? So we're going to get 9, 18, 12, 7, 13, 6, 21, 18, 4, 12, 6, 8, 12, 2, 10, 13, 32, 24, 9, 19. And then it's 7, 8, 8, 5, 9. Doing that, we know now to rank these, we now need to add up the different rows. So 9 plus 18 plus 12 plus 7 plus 13 gives me 59. Oh, 59. 6 plus 21 plus 18 plus 4 plus 12 gives me 61. 6 plus 8 plus 12 plus 2 plus 10 gives me 38. 13 plus 32 plus 24 plus 9 plus 19 gives me 97. And then 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 5 plus 9 gives me 37. Okay, we can quite clearly rank then as, oops, we're going through, this is my P, Q, R, S, T. We can see S is first, which is all of our options where S was first. Looking at that, Q is second, so I can straight away get rid of the C and D. P is third, and then was R, then T. So A is my answer there for going. So we're just going off our rank score. So that's question 2. Question 3. Question 3 asks us to determine the differential equation given when y is 0, x equals pi on 5. And we want to derive that. The easiest option for me looking at that, using the rule that if I have the derivative over the function and derive it, then that's log of the function plus c. I'd be using that rule. Oops, my handwriting's really bad there. So I'd go that I know my bottom function fx is cos 2x. The derivative of that is -2 sine 2x. So I want this to be, when I integrate this, I want this to be negative sine 2x on cos 2x dx. So I need to put a -1/2 out because that will balance my -2, so it's equal to this. So I'm going to get -1/2 ln cos 2x plus c. So immediately I can look at the 4 options given. It's not going to be option A or option B. I've got to look at which option is going to be the one I want here. Now I've been given information. Let's just use our solve n. So if I go to my calculator and I'm going to go option hang on, I want to delete. I want to solve n, and I'm going, my y was 0 equals -0.5 or -1/2, depending on how you want to do it, ln cos 2x. Now you can do your absolute value signs, which option, because it's an absolute value, cos in brackets 2 times shift pi on 5, close my brackets, and then I want plus x because that's what I want to find. Close my brackets, execute, and it gives me c equals -0.59. So then looking at that, that means C is going to be my answer. It's that takeaway option where we're going with that. Question 4 is a probability density function question. The time taken for students to answer the question in a class is assumed to be random variable x. yada, yada, yada. Now, the mean is 1 on lambda. The mean length is 15. So for this one, we're essentially wanting to go 1 on 15, e to the negative 1 on 15 x dx. We want the probability between 8 and 17. So we just need to enter that into our calculator. So I'm going to exit back out. I'm going to go calculate the integral of 1/15 e to the negative 1/15 times x between 8 and 17. Execute, and I get 0.26. So that is answer D, is my correct answer. Question 5. A random sample of petrol prices per litre. Oops, sorry for making that rock. I've got trying a tripod for something different. At 50 petrol stations, so that'll be my N. Produced a sample mean of 1% X bar and a standard deviation of 14 cents. Based on this sample, using a Z value of 1.5, the approximate confidence interval. Go to your rule sheet and you have this rule for confidence intervals. Straight substitution, 1.52, minus 1.5 times 0.14 over square root of 50, x bar plus 1.5 times 0.14 over square root of 50. You can work them out. Straight substitution in, 1.52, take away 1.5 times 0.14 over square root, I should move that better, of 50, gives me 1.49. So essentially I'm thinking that's going to give me C as my answer. I'll just double check here and go 1.52 plus 1.5 times 1.4 over shift square root, I moved that down, 50. Okay, so we're just doing a double check, and then that's 1.5496. Compare that to my answers. I'm going to go C is my correct answer. Okay, so there's questions 1 to 5.